The opinions expressed on the X and Y Show are the sole opinions of the host. Please note, there is no intentional desire to offend any member of the listening audience. With that said, if you still feel offended, tough shit.
It's time for the X and Y Show with your host, Mr. Roosevelt. He talks about man topics, lady topics, and relationships. He talks about love, sex, and infidelities. He even gives good tips. There is no other show that compares to the X and Y Show.
Oh yeah. Sit back, take your clothes off, and relax. It's time for the X and Y Show, where real relationship issues are talked about and addressed. The only place on the planet that tackles the topics that everyone wants to talk about, but no one is brave enough to address. Nothing escapes X and Y, baby. Now, here's your host, Roosevelt Colbert.
And greetings. Welcome to another segment of the XY Show, and I'm your host, Roosevelt. And tonight I'm going to jump right into the episode. I'm not going to read any letters, anything. This episode is kind of very dear to me because I think it's very important. All my episodes are important, but this is very important because I feel that it needs to be addressed in my little own way. My little 2 cents. So I'm gonna not, without further ado, I'm gonna jump right into tonight's episode. Why do we put our parents in old folks' homes when they need us the most? Again, why do we put our parents in old folks' homes when they need us the most? Now, the reason why I did this episode, because of the coronavirus. There's a lot of seniors being exposed to the virus, and a lot of the seniors are in the nursing homes. In Florida, there's been a lot of deaths in nursing homes, like infections and so forth, basically because the nursing homes are fucked up and they're not protecting the elders in the homes, and they're not taking the proper precautions. Well, they weren't at first. Now they had to because, they've been exposed. That they have been doing a half-assed job and caused a lot of people to die and so forth. But, I thought about that because of that. A lot of old folks have passed away in old folks' homes. And I'm thinking to myself, you see the news on TV and all of these daughters and sons are crying and stuff. My mom, she was such a nice lady, and my dad, he was such a nice man, and we don't know what we're going to do without him. He's gone now. And I'm thinking to myself, why the fuck was your mom in that home in the first place? Why the fuck was your dad in that home in the first place? Now, a lot of you saying, well, maybe he had a certain medical condition, and they just couldn't handle it at the house. Certain. That's something about society. We're always making excuses. We're always making excuses to get out of doing shit. We're always making excuses of getting out doing the right thing. I don't give a fuck what your parents have, or if they have Alzheimer's, they're paralyzed, or whatever. That's your mother and your father. There is no way I would desert my parents in an old folks' home. No way. Hell no. Nobody can take care of my mama and my daddy better than me and my family. That's one of the reasons why I came from Alaska, to be close to my parents. I'm close to my parents. I love them. They've been married 53 years, and, we've been blessed that they haven't. Well, my dad is gone now. But when he got sick, we didn't put him in an old folks home. That wasn't even a consideration. And I remember that doctor he had, which was a sorry-ass doctor. I didn't like him, and he knew I didn't like him. I didn't like that motherfucker. But anyway, he suggested, like, good nursing homes for my father. And my father was not, he could still get around. He still, he didn't have dementia or anything. He was just old, but he still can get around. He still could function. And I don't know how the fuck that doctor brung that shit up. But anyway, he suggested that we put him in an old folks home, just, I guess, because he was old. And my sister told him that, no, he coming home. Fuck. It wasn't even consideration to put our father in a home. What kind of children would put your parents in a nursing home? What kind of person does that, have to be to actually desert your parents? That's what you're doing. Desertion of your parents. Leaving them to in the care of strangers, putting your parents in the care of strange motherfuckers you don't even know, you don't know anything about, and you leaving your parents there like, okay, see you, Dad, see you Christmas, and that's what a lot of you motherfuckers are always saying. Oh, we visit every holiday and we go for an hour and spend time with Dad and take him gifts. Oh, good for you. Good for you, motherfucker. You spend an hour with your dad or your mom for Christmas and Thanksgiving and his birthday and all that shit. You're such a good son. You're such a good daughter. You spend a whole hour with your parents. That's so nice. That's some fucked up shit. What kind of children will actually put their parents in a nursing home? And, I want, if for those of you out there who have your parents in a nursing home, what do you think if you would ask them, Dad or Mom, do you want to be here? Now, a lot of times, they can't answer because they might have Alzheimer's, or they might have lost their speech or something like that. But I'm just saying, theoretically, if they could answer you, imagine if they had their complete mind, to give you a rational answer. If you can ask them, Mom, do you want to be here? Dad, do you want to be here? What the fuck do you think they would say? And I'm sorry for, usually I might sound angry. It's because I am, because I think that society is neglecting senior citizens all too much, And I'll go ahead and say it, in reality, society just don't give a fuck about old people. Let's just cut the shit. Society don't give a fuck about old people. And that including all you motherfuckers out there who listen to my voice, who at this very minute have your mother or your father in a nursing home. I'm talking specifically to your ass. And I'm talking to people who eventually, thinking, oh, Dad or Mom ever get sick, we have to consider nursing homes to put them in. What kind of people are you? What kind of society have we become where we don't take care of our parents? If you really ask your mom or dad, do you want to be here? What do you think they're saying? You think, oh, yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, I love this place. We play bingo every week and shuffleboard every other day. Get the fuck out of here. They don't want to be there. They want to be with their family. They want to be at their homes. Now, granted, if they can't stay by themselves, then a real daughter or a real son that's worth any kind of damn would make the arrangements. Father, Dad, you're moving in. You're moving in with us. Mom, you're moving in with us. But no, it's so easy to pass them off. It's so easy to get rid of them. No, we're going to put them in the best nursing home money could buy. We don't put our father and mom means something. We're not going to put her anywhere. We put them in the best place that money can buy to make you feel better, like you doing something. Appease your conscience that she's in a good home. It's a sad society that we've become. We don't give a fuck about old people, the ones who built our society. We're supposed to respect old people. And it's the opposite in this society. Don't give a fuck about them. They old, get the fuck out the way. Go somewhere and die, motherfucker. That's the way we treat our senior citizens. That's the way we treat our fathers and our mothers. Get them out of our sight. Get out of here. Go somewhere and die. That's what we do. That's what y'all do, not me. Because my parents would never be in a nursing home. My mom is staying at home. She can still get around and stuff. She's not sick or anything. But even if she did ever get sick, that's not even a consideration. Putting our mom in a nursing home. Get the fuck out of here. What kind of siblings would we be to put our mother in a nursing homes? And if the roles were reversed, do you think your parents would do that to you? If your parents were old, they're old and still can get around a little bit, and something happened to you where you couldn't take care of yourself, you think your parents would put you in a nursing home? Hell no. Your mom or your dad would take care of you to the best of their ability. That's my son. That's my daughter. I love her. I'm not putting them in a nursing home to take care. I'm going to take care of them. I'm their father. I'm their mother. Or, I'm their parents. She's staying here. He's staying here. That's my son. That's my daughter. But you motherfuckers will put, as soon as, they can't cut their own toenails, we got to consider a nursing home to put that in. So easy to give up. So easy to give up. Putting your loved ones away. Let somebody else take care of them. Let them be somebody else's problem. Just go somewhere and die. Get out of our sight. That's what you're saying. Stop sugarcoating this shit. That's what you are saying. What else are you saying? Because if you truly loved your parents, you wouldn't put them away. I don't give a fuck what they had. I had a neighbor that his father had full Alzheimer's. Well, not full. He would come in and out. But, he didn't think about putting him in a nursing home. It was, and I know you're saying, well, some people are different. You're right. Some people are different. Some people actually give a fuck about their loved ones. Some people actually care about their parents, about their mom and their dad. And some people actually don't give a fuck. Yeah, you're right. People are different. Either you give a fuck or you don't. Stop sugarcoating this shit. There is no in between. Now I want to just read something for you. Like I said, the reason why I got the idea to do this episode is because there's so many deaths that are happening in nursing homes because of the coronavirus. Because most of the nursing homes are fucked up anyway. And then the coronavirus augmented the issue, which caused a lot more of seniors to get infected and die. And even staff and so forth. So it was a real fucked up situation. A lot of nursing homes have experienced a lot of spikes. And, so, and I'm thinking like, the only way an old person should be in a nursing home is they don't have a family. They didn't have children, or the children, passed away. They don't have anybody. That's the only way someone should be in a nursing home. If someone has a family, they shouldn't be there. That's why when I see these motherfuckers on TV crying and stuff, that like my dad, he was a nice man, and My mom, she was so beautiful. She was nice. Why the fuck did you put her in a home then? If your dad was so nice, why the fuck did you put him in a home? Why wasn't he in your home with you? Why wasn't mom in a home with you? If they would have been, they would be alive. But you just put them away in a nursing home. Get rid of them. Go somewhere. Get out of my sight, Dad. Get out of my sight, Mom. I'll come see you around Christmas time. But, I just want to read some passages for you. Because, there's some important facts that I ran across. And, I already knew that nursing homes are fucked up, but, I see it in writing. So I like to, put stuff, in perspective. Now, this is from, you can go to centerjd.org to see this. A bunch of different studies that they did over the years from 2011 to now. According to an October 2011, about 146,000 deficiencies were issued to nursing homes for violations of federal regulations, indicating many quality issues in the nation's nursing homes. And 23% of the nursing homes and facilities received deficiencies for poor quality of care that cause actual harm or jeopardy to residents. For example, 43% of nursing homes failed to provide adequate infection control, Corona-19, and 43% failed to ensure a safe environment for residents to prevent accidents. 43%, that's half. That's half the homes. According to a 2017 CNN report, more than 16,000 complaints of sexual abuse have been reported since the year of 2000. 16,000 sexually abused in nursing homes. So a lot of mothers and fathers as well are being sexually abused. They can't even go to nursing homes and be there in peace. A lot of them are getting raped. Your mother is getting raped in a nursing home. Your father's getting something sexually done to him that is unwarranted in a nursing home. 16,000. That's a lot. Of, our parents are getting, molested. In New York, during this coronavirus, the governor signed a executive order to put patients that were recovering from the coronavirus in the nursing homes, and to get them out of the hospitals. So, when these recovering patients went into nursing homes, that put the nursing homes, residents, the old people in there, that put them at risk. From catching that shit, from catching the coronavirus. They took them out of the hospital, trying to clear beds and stuff, and put them in the nursing homes. And later on, he reversed that executive order. Actually, when they found out that people were, the people were getting infected. But my point is, they put them in the nursing homes. It's like, nobody give a fuck about old people. And I'm not getting on the governor of New York. I mean, there's plenty of mistakes everywhere. He fixed it later. And at the time, they was just making decisions, trying to clear up hospital beds, so they was just doing anything. But my point is, if the people weren't there, they wouldn't be in danger. That's my point. If they weren't there, they wouldn't be in danger. They shouldn't be there. Your mom shouldn't be in a nursing home. Your dad shouldn't be in a nursing home. But that's the case. That's the, when your mom and your dad, that's us. That's us in 30 years, 40 years. That's you. You're not going to be young all the time. You're not going to be able to wipe your ass for the rest of your life. So, sooner or later, somebody's going to have to wipe your ass for you. Sooner or later. What happens when you're old and your son or daughter, and as soon as you can't wipe your ass by yourself, oh shit, it's time for dad to go to nursing home. Time to put mom in there. Dad, we're going to put you at home, okay? What are you going to say? What are you going to say? I don't want to go? No, I don't want to go. I don't want to leave my house. Oh, but Dad, you put Granddad in there. Yeah. But Dad, you put Grandmom in the home. What's the problem? Why can't you go? You put your mom and dad in the nursing home, so why can't we put you in there? What goes around comes around. What's good for the goose, good for the gander. So if your kids want to put you in a nursing home, you shouldn't say shit. That's what it's all about. It's all about that. Really, the bottom line is nobody really give a fuck about old people. Everybody always trying to sugarcoat it. Oh, we got to do this, we got to do that, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and all this bullshit. But it's really not that complicated. And, a lot of people are always mad and stuff, and, they better not do anything to my mom and dad. And well, you don't give a fuck about them, or you would have kept them in your house. And how are you going to expect someone else to hold such a high quality of care when you don't give a fuck about your parents? I mean, let's be real. If you gave a fuck about them, they'd be in your house. So how you going to expect somebody else to give a fuck if you don't give a fuck? Bunch of stupid motherfuckers out there in society. And I don't mean to sound mad, but I am. This is very dear to me because, I respect our elders. I love my parents. I always love older people. I always respected them. Wisdom. Respect your elders. That's what I was taught to do. That's the way I was raised. Respect your elders. Love them. Don't abandon them. Not when they really need you. You're supposed to take care of them. When they're old and their twilight years, they're supposed to be living well, and not stressed out, not getting beaten, abused physically, sexually, neglected, bed sores, not getting the proper medications, all kind of shit, not getting bathed, all of that, because society don't give a fuck about old people. You don't care about your parents. You don't care about your mom or your dad. If you did, they would be with you. A lot of you saying, well, I can't afford it. Find a way. Find a way. If Billy and Bo and I don't know, you get your two sons, whatever, they got their own separate rooms. Put their asses in one room, get a bunk bed, and put dad or mom in the other room. There's always ways to make accommodations. It's just a matter of, you want to make the sacrifice. And a lot of you don't. Let's be honest. A lot of you don't want to be the slight bit inconvenience. So you pass your parents on to somebody else. Put them in a home. It's easy. It's easy. We don't have to deal with them. We don't have to deal with them. I see you Thanksgiving, Mom. See you later. Now, the reason why we put our parents in nursing homes, there's a lot of reasons. I can be here all night. There's different reasons, different people. Different people have different reasons. So there's a lot of reasons. But the most reasons that I've heard over time were the following. These are the ones I think are the main reasons why people put their parents in nursing homes. Lazy. You're just lazy as hell. You don't want to do shit. Yeah, your parents need care. They need to be bathed, maybe. They need help with the bathroom, maybe. They need help food, to eat. And, they need help sometimes. And you too fucking lazy. So it's time for her to go in and home. You don't want to do that shit. So that's the number one reason. And these are not in order. These are just some of the reasons. No particular order. Lazy. You lazy as hell. Next reason, you're inconsiderate. You just not considerate to your parents' feelings. Not considerate to their needs. They need you. They need you. Right now, this is the time that they need you in their lives when they are defenseless, they're weak. They need you to take care of them. Not some motherfucker who's going to abuse them and punch them, or potentially fuck them. They don't need that in their lives now. They need you. They need love. They need their sons, their daughters to take care of them when they can't. That's what a considered son or daughter would be. That's what a considered son or daughter would do. But you motherfuckers are inconsiderate. So that's another reason. Lazy as hell, inconsiderate. Another reason, hate. Some of you hate your parents. Now, that's a whole different episode. Quite frankly, in my opinion, if someone hate their parents, then I think they're crazy as hell. And there's something more deep there. So that's a whole entirely new episode that I can't get into tonight. But I'll just put a general phrase out there for tonight. Hate. You got some motherfuckers that actually hate their parents, hate their moms, hate their dads. For some reason, when they were growing up, something happened and they still hate their parents to the day. For whatever reason. So hate. Another reason is a fucked up spouse. A lot of you got fucked up spouses, The husband, moms need help. The wife, we put them in the home, And quite frankly, if your wife recommend that you put your mom or dad in a home, then you got a fucked up wife. You might want to reevaluate your marriage. Yeah, I said it. Shit. I don't cut corners on the X and Y. I tell it like it is. If your wife recommend that you put your mom and a dad in a nursing home instead of bringing them home and taking care of them, you got a fucked up wife. You might need to reevaluate your marriage. Shit. And vice versa. Your husband telling the wife, you might want to put, you're going to put your dad in a home, you're going to put your mom in a home, then you got a fucked up husband. You might want to reevaluate your marriage. He's a punk motherfucker. Anyone that would recommend that you put your parents in a nursing home, what kind of man is that? What kind of woman is that? But a lot of people do. A lot of spouses, loving spouses do that. They recommend, let's put your father in a nursing home. Can't come here. Can't come here. Oh, no, your mom. No, I don't really want to do that. I think, wouldn't a nursing home be better? I think we can pay for that. We'll put them in the best one and that money can buy. Fucked up spouse. That's another reason. And the last reason is just fucking stupidity. A lot of you are some stupid motherfuckers. That's, put it simple. Some stupid motherfuckers. That you actually would think your parents would be happy in a nursing home. That ain't nothing but the qualification. That ain't nothing but the characteristics of a stupid motherfucker. A lot of you actually believe that your mom or your dad will be happy in a nursing home. Oh, they have friends. They have friends to talk to. They'll be happy. They have movies. They watch movies together and play cards and fuck out of here. You actually think your parents would be happy in an old folks home? All alone? Seeing their families on holidays or birthdays? Maybe once, twice a year, 3 times if they're lucky? Only a stupid motherfucker would believe someone would be happy from that. So those are the main reasons that I feel that someone will put their parents in a nursing home. Lazy as hell, inconsiderate, hate. You got a fucked up spouse who would actually convince you that that's okay. And stupidity. Those are the main reasons. So like I said again, it's like society just don't care about old folks. They don't care. We don't care about our parents anymore. We don't care about our moms and dads when they get old. We don't want to be burdened down with the problem of taking care of our parents. Just by me saying that sentence get me riled up. We don't want to be burdened with our parents anymore. No. We just put us somewhere else. Just wait for them to pass on. Let somebody else take care of them. We don't have time. We want to travel. We want to go to dinner every Friday night. I don't know, some shit that's selfish. No, we don't have time to take care of old folks. No. Put them in the home. So why do we put our parents in old folks' homes when they need us most? I just told you why. People just don't care. And I'll go as far as to say, you just don't love them. Fuck it. I said it. If you truly love them, you wouldn't do that. They would be home with you. Unless there's some stringent circumstances that you just could not take them in. Like you just couldn't afford it or something drastic. Or you was half disabled, some shit like that. But other than that, why do we put them in there when they really need us? And people don't care. People don't care about old folks. We don't love our parents. Well, you motherfuckers don't love your parents. I do. Shit. My mom wouldn't see foot in a nursing home. Hell no. And my dad was never going to see foot in a nursing home. I love my parents. I love my mom. Love my dad. And I wasn't just going to say that. I meant that shit. If you actually love your parents, you wouldn't do that to them. They don't want to be there. They want to be with their parents. They want to live out their lives with their loved ones. But then again, I guess they can't because you really don't love them, do you? Because if you did, they would be with you. So anyway, it's something I just want you all to think about tonight when you listen to this episode. And think about the next 30 or 40 years where you want to be. Where your kids will put you. Where you can't take care of yourself. When you really need someone. Will your kids do what you did? I guess you'll find out in 30, 40 years. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed tonight's episode of the XY Show. And you can find me on pretty much all of the platforms. I'm on Blueberry, Google Play, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Castbox, Apple Podcasts, TuneIn. My main hub is Spreaker, and I'm on Stitcher as well. You can also find me on social media. I'm on Tumblr, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. You can find that all on my website, which is www.thexyshow.com, www.thexyshow.com. Be sure to follow me on my social media. Subscribe to my Castbox and Spotify, iHeartRadio, whatever you listen to. Be sure that you subscribe to me so you'll be notified when I release new episodes. Also, there's a contact form which you can leave. Constructive criticisms or just say hello. That's there for you as well. So, without further ado, I will see you all next week with a new episode, and I want you always to remember, there cannot be love without X and Y. Later.
You've been listening to The X and Y Show with your host, Roosevelt Colbert, the place where real relationship issues are talked about and addressed. Join us next time. You can now put your clothes back on. Or not.